Imagine a future where rare metals and life-sustaining water are harvested, not from the Earth, but from asteroids millions of miles away. What sounds like science fiction today was once the dream of bold visionaries who dared to look beyond our blue planet. But who were these pioneers of space resource theory? And how did their ideas shape the multi-billion-dollar asteroid mining ambitions we see unfolding today? Let's dive into the untold story of asteroid mining and the visionaries who laid its foundation. Our journey begins in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when telescopes first revealed a fascinating reality. Our solar system is teeming with asteroids, rocky remnants from the dawn of our solar system, each potentially packed with untold resources. One of the first visionaries to suggest that space could provide resources for humanity was Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, a Russian rocket scientist born in 1857. Known as the father of rocketry, Tsiolkovsky wasn't just imagining rockets blasting off into space. He envisioned humanity spreading across the stars, sustained by extraterrestrial resources. The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but one cannot live in a cradle forever, taught Tsiolkovsky. Asteroids weren't just floating rocks, they were stepping stones packed with raw materials like iron, nickel, and even water ice, which could support life and fuel space exploration. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, when science fiction writers took these ideas and ran with them. Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke, renowned authors, not only entertained millions but also introduced the concept of asteroid mining to the public consciousness. In Clarke's novel The Sands of Mars, asteroid mining was depicted as a practical, everyday activity, proof that these ideas were slowly becoming normalized, even if they were still fiction. The 1960s brought the space race, and with it a surge in technological advancements. This era laid the groundwork for space resource utilization. NASA's Apollo missions to the moon were humanity's first proof that off-world resource extraction was possible. But it wasn't just NASA scientists who were thinking about mining in space. Visionaries like Gerard K. O'Neill, a physicist at Princeton University, began laying out practical frameworks for asteroid mining. In his 1976 book, The High Frontier, O'Neill proposed the idea of space colonies powered by asteroid resources. He saw asteroids as treasure troves of raw materials that could support massive, self-sustaining habitats orbiting Earth. By the early 2000s, asteroid mining was no longer just a dream for scientists and science fiction writers. It was becoming a business opportunity. Companies like Planetary Resources and Deep Space Industries emerged, promising to revolutionize humanity's relationship with space. These companies weren't just selling an idea. They were backed by real science and bold entrepreneurs. Planetary Resources, for instance, claimed that a single metallic asteroid just a few hundred meters wide could contain more platinum than has ever been mined on Earth. Today, asteroid mining is closer to reality than ever. NASA's Psyche mission, for example, is on its way to study a metal-rich asteroid named Psyche 16, which could hold clues about the core of a planet, and yes, the viability of mining in deep space. With advancing technology, the dream of turning asteroids into refueling stations, manufacturing hubs, and gateways to Mars and beyond is becoming less like a dream and more like an inevitability. From Konstantin Tsiolkovsky's dreams to today's billion-dollar companies, asteroid mining has evolved from an idea on paper to an industry on the brink of transformation. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember, those twinkling dots of light may one day hold the keys to humanity's survival and prosperity. The visionaries who predicted asteroid mining didn't just look at the stars, they saw our future among them. What will you imagine next? Love space exploration? Subscribe and join us for more stories about humanity's journey to the stars. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below.